To our new students, I'm Abbot Placid and want to welcome you to our home here at Belmont Abbey College. To our returning students, welcome back from your 5-month spring break. I hope it was enjoyable. It's nice to have you back on campus. It's been pretty quiet here for the past 5 months. But I'm talking to you today to make a request of you. That is that you please sign, read, and understand and return the Community Covenant so that we together can go forward with this semester safely and at the end of the semester have accomplished together a wonderful and good work. Let me give you my perspective on it from the point of view of those of us in the monastery, because as you know, we live very closely together in community. We share our meals, we share prayer together, we live together all the time. And it's become quite clear to us in these past 5 months the value of St. Benedict's rule in training us over years on how to live in community, because we have about 5 of our confreres, 5 of the monks, who would be in the highly vulnerable category for the COVID-19 virus. That is, should they become infected, it could be very well life-threatening for them. And so we have learned to live together with them and to care for them, keeping in mind St. Benedict's injunction to us in chapter 72 of the rule that no one does what he judges better for himself, but better for one another. And therefore, we are always aware that when we go out of the monastery and interact with someone else, we have our most vulnerable confrere there right with us, because we're going to go back into the monastery where he's sheltering himself, and his health and perhaps his life is going to depend on my behavior. So I'd like to propose that to you to think about, that we have the opportunity, it's a challenge this semester, but it's an opportunity to do something absolutely magnificent in the history of our college. But it's going to take every person to take responsibility for himself and to take responsibility for the weakest member of our community. So I'd ask you to think about that. What do you need to do to remember that you always have the most vulnerable member of our college community with you at all times? And how can you choose to do not what you would like to do, but what would be better for him, so that all together we can continue the work of this semester and not return to online classes. So keep your distance, even when it's difficult. Use the proper hygiene, wash your hands, and use a mask when it's appropriate and when people ask you. So that's, as a Benedictine college, maybe that's something you can take away from our life, because it certainly impacted us over these past 5 months, and we're grateful to have been formed by St. Benedict's rule as to how to live together safely, healthily, in community. God bless and good luck.